Welcome to English Practice Everyday. In today's vocabulary practice video, we'll learn these 10 advanced meaning C1 English words and practice them using simple example sentences. Then we'll read aloud a short story that includes all 10 words in context to help you remember them better. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me as we practice. 1. Flee. Flee means to run away quickly, usually from danger. Flee means to run away quickly, usually from danger. The rabbit fled into the forest. The rabbit fled into the forest. The thief tried to flee from the police. The thief tried to flee from the police. The villagers fled when the fire spread. The villagers fled when the fire spread. Many families fled the city during the war. Many families fled the city during the war. 2. Fade means to gradually become weaker, lighter, or disappear. Fade means to gradually become weaker, lighter, or disappear. The music faded into silence. The music faded into silence. The colors on the old photo have faded. The colors on the old photo have faded. Her smile faded when she heard the news. Her smile faded when she heard the news. His confidence began to fade after many failures. His confidence began to fade after many failures. 3. Enact. Enact means to make something law or to perform or put into action. Enact means to make something law or to perform or put into action. The government enacted a new policy. The government enacted a new policy. The drama club enacted a famous play. The drama club enacted a famous play. The law was enacted to protect workers. The law was enacted to protect workers. The school enacted stricter rules for safety. The school enacted stricter rules for safety. 4. Deploy. Deploy means to move or position people or resources for action. Deploy means to move or position people or resources for action. The army was deployed to the border. The army was deployed to the border. Rescue teams were deployed after the flood. Rescue teams were deployed after the flood. Extra police were deployed during the protest. Extra police were deployed during the protest. The company deployed new software across offices. The company deployed new software across offices. 5. Embed. Embed means to fix something firmly inside another thing. Embed means to fix something firmly inside another thing. The nail was embedded in the wood. The nail was embedded in the wood. He embedded a video into his presentation. He embedded a video into his presentation. The idea is deeply embedded in our culture. The idea is deeply embedded in our culture. A journalist was embedded with the soldiers. A journalist was embedded with the soldiers. 6. Compel. Compel means to force or strongly persuade someone to do something. Compel means to force or strongly persuade someone to do something. He felt compelled to speak the truth. He felt compelled to speak the truth. Her kindness compelled me to help her. Her kindness compelled me to help her. The law compels drivers to wear seatbelts. The law compels drivers to wear seatbelts. Circumstances compel the company to change plans. Circumstances compel the company to change plans. 7. Conceal. Conceal means to hide something. Conceal means to hide something. He concealed the letter in a drawer. He concealed the letter in a drawer. She tried to conceal her excitement. She tried to conceal her excitement. The clouds conceal the mountains. The clouds conceal the mountains. The suspect concealed a weapon in his bag. The suspect concealed a weapon in his bag. 8. Amateur. Amateur means a person who does something for enjoyment, not professionally, or unskilled. Amateur means a person who does something for enjoyment, not professionally or unskilled. He is an amateur photographer. He is an amateur photographer. Her performance was good but clearly amateur. Her performance was good but clearly amateur. Don't worry if you're an amateur, just try your best. Don't worry if you're an amateur, just try your best. The tournament is open to both amateurs and professionals. The tournament is open to both amateurs and professionals. 9. Aftermath. Aftermath means the result or consequence following a major event, usually bad. Aftermath means the result or consequence following a major event, usually bad. The aftermath of war can last for decades. The aftermath of war can last for decades. The scandal had a serious aftermath for the company. The scandal had a serious aftermath for the company. In the aftermath of the storm, many were left homeless. In the aftermath of the storm, many were left homeless. They rebuilt their town in the aftermath of the earthquake. They rebuilt their town in the aftermath of the earthquake. 10. Denounce. Denounce means to publicly criticize or condemn. Denounce means to publicly criticize or condemn. Activists denounced the new law. Activists denounced the new law. She denounced the unfair treatment. She denounced the unfair treatment. The athlete denounced the rumors as false. The athlete denounced the rumors as false. The president denounced corruption in his speech. The president denounced corruption in his speech. That's the end of the practice session. Now let's read aloud a short story using all these words in a proper context. Story title: Shadows over Milltown. In the quiet town of Milltown, the aftermath of a devastating storm still lingered. Houses were damaged, streets were muddy, and hope seemed to fade each day. The mayor quickly enacted emergency measures, determined to bring order back to the community. Volunteers, both professional workers and enthusiastic amateurs, were deployed across the town. Some repaired roofs, while others distributed food. A local journalist embedded herself with the rescue team, documenting every detail of the recovery. Her reports compelled many outsiders to send donations, and soon help began to pour in. But not everyone acted with honesty. Rumors spread of certain shopkeepers trying to conceal supplies and raise prices. At a town meeting, angry citizens denounced such behavior, demanding fair treatment for all. The tension was high, and when one shopkeeper tried to flee the crowd, it only confirmed people's suspicions. Still, the spirit of Milltown was not so easily broken. The townsfolk enacted new community rules to prevent greed and injustice. They deployed watch groups to make sure supplies were shared equally. Some ideas were amateur and unpolished, but they worked because people trusted one another. Over time, the embedded journalist reported that hope was no longer fading. Instead, kindness and cooperation were becoming firmly embedded in Milltown's culture. Neighbors who once barely spoke now shared meals, repaired fences, and comforted one another. The aftermath of the storm had been painful, but it compelled the town to change. They had denounced selfishness, concealed nothing from one another, and enacted fairness as their new law. Milltown had not only survived, it had transformed. And though storms may come again, the people knew they would not flee. They would stand together, stronger than before. That's all for this vocabulary practice session. Try incorporating these 10 words into your conversations this week to reinforce your learning. Bye for now.